Hello, and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today, we are going to continue in the book of Acts, Acts chapter 15, and we're going to read verses 15 through 21, starting with the English Standard Version. And with this, the words of the prophets agree, just as it is written. After this, I will return, and I will rebuild the tent of David that has fallen. I will rebuild its ruins, and I will restore it, that the remnant of mankind may seek the Lord. And all the Gentiles who are called by my name, says the Lord, who makes these things known from the old. Therefore, my judgment is that we should not trouble those of the Gentiles who turn to God, but should write to them and abstain from all the things polluted by idols, and from sexual immorality, and from what has been strangled, and from blood. For from ancient generations Moses has had in every city those who proclaim him, for he is read every Sabbath in the synagogues. All right, New Century Version. The words of the prophets agree with this too. After these things I will return. The kingdom of David is like a fallen tent, but I will rebuild its ruins, and I will set it up. Then those people who are left alive may ask the Lord for help, and the other nations that belong to me, says the Lord, who will make it happen, and these things have been known for a long time. So I think we should not bother the other people who are turning to God. Instead, we should write a letter to them, telling them these things. Stay away from the food that has been offered to idols, which makes it unclean. Any kind of sexual sin, eating animals that have been strangled, and blood. They should do these things because for a long time in every city the law of Moses has been taught, and it is still read in the synagogues every Sabbath day. Okay, so here we got the rest of the answer. The Jews are being told to not persecute the Gentiles. In fact, they are told to encourage the Gentiles. And there are some parts of the law that they are told to teach the Gentiles. Don't eat food offered to idols. Stay away from sexual sin. Stay away from blood, because blood is the source of life. Stuff like that they are told to teach the Gentiles. But there are other Jewish traditions that they are not to teach the Gentiles. So, we have that. We have this group of people that is, I'm going to say, new to the Jews as far as coming into the faith. But let's take a quick history lesson. I'll say back to the Old Testament. When Moses was a nomad, traveling from here to there, every single person that was in his camp was to obey the laws that he had, that God had given him. That was not just the Jewish people as we know them today, but that would have been any Philistine that was in his camp. That would have been any Canaanite that was in his camp. They were to obey his laws. So the laws that the Jews are supposed to be teaching these Gentiles are not necessarily new to the Gentiles, because they have always been taught. So, and they're still taught today. Obviously, we read them. We are to abide by them every day ourselves. I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.